Hello everybody, what's up? My name is Gally.
And I am Knight.
And welcome back to
Great Ace Eternity, where we have to correct Sherlock.
My brain thought you were going to say Bioshock.
Dun dun dun. But no, I wasn't. Anyways,
we don't have to repeat the pieces of Sherlock's argument.
Mostly because I don't want to. He likes to talk. But yeah, also because I don't want to be repetitive.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, he was claiming a fearsome beast rampant stat. Thus, we're faced with the question, what form did the beast take? What form did the beast take?
I still say it's the cat.
It's not the cat.
We'll find out when we get there. Unless it's the broken picture on the wall.
Am I supposed to... Yeah, okay, there we go.
I really didn't see the lion thing coming.
No, but if you observe Mr. Garadab's reaction, it rather seems as though some beast did indeed run amok in here. I should say the beast is like his wife.
Something with a very fierce nature. His wife.
But it couldn't have been a lion transported from India.
So what was it then?
We must follow Mr. Garadab's gaze. But that will lead us to the true answer.
The broken picture. Oh. Yup. It was a broken picture, alright.
Boop. Aww, that's adorable.
What's this photograph? Look at this photograph!
It appears Mr. Garadab's wedding, where he is laughing joyously. He looks happy, doesn't he?
He does, but you can't make out with it. Okay. You can't make out his bride. Excuse me!
I'm sure he made out with his bride many times. Now, how unfortunate. Something must have struck the glass directly over the woman's face.
I wonder what happened. Probably not best to delve too deeply there. Aww.
This must have been when Mr. Garadab was still in the army.
He seems to be carrying his rather stout bride effortlessly, and beaming a smile at the same time.
I suppose he was very strong in his younger years.
Hard to imagine now. He's as thin as a
rake.
He's reminding me of my grandfather.
Your grandfather wasn't that strong.
No, but it's the whole, like, thin as a rake.
Yeah, your grandpa is. But he's also 90.
So is there... Yeah, there's a present.
The glass is broken, so you can't see the bride's face at all.
No amount of cracks could hide the woman's plump... Dude, don't fat shame.
He's not fat shaming, he's just pointing out.
Still feels wrong of him to do.
No, really, people are fat, they're fat. I think powerful would be kinder than plump, Mr. Hatter. But powerful wouldn't... People who have weight on them doesn't necessarily mean they're strong.
They can throw their weight around, though. Think about when I body checked you in Wendy's.
Yeah, and I did the splits all because we were trying to fight over who's paying. But think about how many times I've been body checked and people fell over.
Myself included.
Exactly.
Yeah, she certainly looks that. There's a lot of horsepower there. Not someone you'd want to upset, that's for sure.
Oh look, have you noticed her wedding ring? It's very large, isn't it?
Yeah, it's an unusual design.
It looks like some sort of embellished sunflower.
It's just the sun.
Take that!
The true nature of the beast that ran rampant in here is revealed by the newlywed bride.
Precisely, Mr. Naruto, no other explanation could possibly fit. Yes, this fine print pictures your wife, Mr. Garadab. And while we lament the fact her face is obscured,
we can still make out her mighty arms, and note the considerable horsepower they may contain.
Sorry, I forgot to put the gruff in. Indeed, surely any woman of such powerful constitution would be honored to be described as a beast.
Honored might be stretching a point. I was gonna say, how would you feel being called a beast? Could I be the beast of Pirates Bay?
You forget. I'm not a whale. Anyways, you forget.
I didn't say you were. I said, can I be?
No, you're not a whale. But you asked me how would I feel if I got called a beast. You forget I got football banned from my neighborhood because of how many times I tackled my brother into the brick wall. To be fair, he did it to me first. I had a little problem with revenge. Which is funny, because now I can't just even deal with that much energy. Anyways, too late, the fact remained that the beast, which so clearly savaged this room, was your wife, Mr. Garagub. The chilling traces of a wild rampage still very much in evidence.
We can keep going.
Oh, right,
This is repeated.
Apple.
Until the next point. Oh my god!
I was doing this, I think I must have rushed it, because... No, I can do it with other.
I was gonna say the minute you put your hand up.
Anyway. Oh yeah, I asked her where the thing is, blah blah blah. Oh yeah, I read the band shivers.
I do wonder what it is in the pocket.
We're about to see. The poor, fragile, defenseless woman is beside herself.
Oh, I don't know about fragile.
Oh dear. Anyways, Mr. Holmes is quite right. There's no sign of Mrs. Garagab anywhere.
It seems there may be a clue as to her whereabouts.
A clue.
A clue that this maid is trying to hide.
Dun dun dun.
She is the wife, you idiot. I wonder where Mr. Garagab's wife could be. Right in fucking front of you!
I should click on everything.
Too tightly shut eyes to avoid even a chance of giveaway glance. Pursed lips to prevent any secrets from slipping out. Rounded cheeks to deflect any abuse that might be hurled her way. Yep, this is an unnervingly powerful woman, Mr. Sato.
It's your turn of phrase that is unnerving, Mr. Naruhodo.
Look around.
How does that teapot still have tea in it? What a charming little teapot, and it's quite in pristine condition. Joan has been pouring some deliciously fragrant tea for Mr. Garagab, hasn't she?
Well, not so much for Mr. Garagab. As on Mr. Garagab, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, it's for him to keep his mouth shut. I wouldn't dream drawing attention to it. Okay, I'm scared of her.
What is in the... Oh! Hello! She's wearing a very large ring. Look!
Oh yes, a sunflower design with some rather nice embellishments.
It's just the sun, it's not a flower.
It's on the ring of finger of her left hand, which means it's surely a wedding ring.
Looks like it's on there for life, too. Can't imagine it would slide off a finger that size. You are an asshole.
That's something to think, Mr. Naruhodo, not to say.
Thank you.
Do you know, Mr. Garagab's wife in the photograph had a ring very much like this one. It was a large sunflower design as well.
Really? A great memory of these things.
It was 5 seconds ago, so.
Large sunflower wedding ring. It's quite a coincidence that they're the same ring, isn't it?
Oh, sure, coincidence. Boop. That certainly does appear to be a circus handbill poking out from her pocket. Batty Circus, currently performing shows in the park not far from here.
You don't think Surely Mr. Garrett didn't sell his wife to the circus.
Mr. Naruhodo, how could you even think such a thing?
It's only joking.
Yes.
Just paint my face white and call me the Joker.
I'm only joking when I say I will put this shoe up your ass if you don't stop. Besides, I would have gone with, do you think he fed her to his pet lion?
That's somehow worse.
Not really, because we both know it's not real. The
This
circus
isn't-
is real.
This isn't the Tiger King.
You know, all I know about that show is that guy has a mullet, looks like he belongs in the 80s, and people watched it.
I think the wedding ring is what we have to present. Oh my god! Look at his poor face! But also, like, put gray there and call it a zipper. Holy shit.
Yeah, it's just a part. Some people have a more noticeable.
What are
I'm
you-
trying to get it back to facing this way. There we go. I was doing the wrong.
Oh my god.
Sorry. I always forget the button for presents and the mic blocks.
Uh-oh.
What?
Your wedding ring gives us handsome clue as to the beast's current whereabouts.
Indeed it does. That flowery band gleaming on your finger gives you away.
Oh, that's what her father did.
For it is identical to one shown on the hand of Mr. Garrett's bride in this photographic print.
In other words, you are not no ordinary household maid.
Oh shit. No. You are Mr. Garrett's lucky bride. You are Mrs. Garrett herself.
Oh my word! I was able to hold that pretty good.
Yeah. Well, jolly fine detecting, sir. As you rightly surmise, this is my the wife. Yes, my Joan. Rather let herself go, you might say, but she's a bally. It would appear that you don't live in the most comfortable of circuses. You don't say that shit. After all, you are a retired army man, yet you are in the business of renting out rooms. I would assume, therefore, you have insufficient means to employ a maid. Would that be correct? It's not right, I tell you. I was second lieutenant. Oh, wait, British. I was second lieutenant of the 3rd Regiment. A man in his pride, don't you know? By golly, it's a sorry thing when a chap can't afford to have a single maid in his employ. Yes, here in London, one is rather judged. A household cannot be considered worthy of society if it employs no staff at all. Though in my considered opinion, such concerns about appearances are folly. Yeah, but you're rich. Sherlock Holmes canonly comes from fucking
rich
politicians.
You mean Mr. Garrett has his wife work as his maid?
Precisely, am I right, Mr. Garrett? Only in company, obviously, but listen here. This must remain a secret. Tip-top secret, please.
Topic 1. Nature of the beast. Conclusion. The raging wife of Mr. Garradib. Solved. Topic 2. Aftermath. Conclusion. Carpet gnawed on a starving lion.
We both know that, Andrew. Oh, see, that was cute when you're thinking about this wife.
Yeah.
Boop-a-doop-a-doop-boop.
He loves his wife.
Yeah, which is always nice.
Mr. Holmes is quite something. Still calling Mr. Garrett's wife a beast.
Yes, as a woman, that feels rather uncomfortable.
But Mr. Garrett is standing beside her. Sorry. But Miss Garrett is standing beside her husband as we speak.
Mrs. Not Miss.
In other words, he hasn't lost his beloved at all, has he?
Oh, how true. So perhaps the sporting arm that seems to be propping up his head has some other significance then?
According to Mr. Holmes, Mr. Garrett's pain is tangible, though. Could a pose... What could that pose of his reality, really? The slap in the side of his face!
Oop. Is there anything else to look at?
I don't think so.
Booty. Aww, she has the
That's
sun.
why I'm saying it's not a sunflower, you idiots!
I know it's not, but that's cute.
You know what would be cuter, though?
What?
They had each other's.
Yeah. Or a combo.
Mm-hmm. That is a... Oh my god, look at that bright red mark!
Gosh, that's quite something, and clearly made by somebody's hand.
I have a kink, you know!
Well, yeah, you live with her.
Yes, Mr. Garrett has been slapped on the face, it seems hard!
I've never seen such a clearly defined mark.
Are you talking about what I slapped you when you
No, I'm talking about my kindergarten teacher.
Okay. You mean the bitch.
For those who don't know, when I was in kindergarten, I was born left-handed, and I had a very old-fashioned teacher that literally slapped me to become right-handed. And my dad said he found out because one day I came home in the afternoon from being slapped in the morning with a handprint still on my face. And he was forced to retire. AKA, she was old, so instead of firing her and making sure she can't ever be around kids, they said, here, have your pension, go away and shut up. Whoever could have done such a thing?
Oh, it's a very limited number of candidates, I'd say. Well, now we just X.
I know. But it's like, what was the next?
Your head weighs heavy on your shoulders, the pain you feel being revealed by the slapped cheek.
And of course, the deliverer of that impressive mark on your cheek that refuses to fade. Was you, Madame Joan Gardeb? Oh, look at her eyes.
Oh, yeah. He has a kink.
You have been desperate to hide the slap mark on your cheek, sir?
Careful now.
How the blaze... Oh, wait. That was... How the blazes, how do you work that out, man? Nothing escapes the notice of one trained in the art of observation, my dear fellow.
You know what would have been funnier? I'm Batman. That's why you haven't looked directly at us even once. To keep your other side from view.
Now, let us proceed to the next conundrum.
He actually looks kind of intimidating.
Yeah, he does. Why were you the subject of such a violent slap?
All the bills, I'd imagine.
In other words, we must ask ourselves what caused Madame Gardeb to fly into a rage. Well, that's the thing. If he said she was looking at the bills, she was probably looking at something else.
Right. Okay.
Also, the bills just point towards the fact that, yes, we're poor. And we only need only follow the direction of your gaze to find the answer. See? Didn't Mr. Holmes say that the bills were all for a lion folder?
Yeah. Now we've established that the line never existed. Which can only mean that the thing responsible for gobbling up all that food was Mr. Garrett.
Mr. Hanahodo, she's a person, not a thing. To make
Oh
me
my
take my
god,
shoe off.
where's Kurt Russell?
That dog was such a good actor.
No,
Seriously.
I know. We need a flamethrower, quick! Yeah, well...
I'm just saying, because, like, supposedly when the dog was, like, the cameras were off, the dog was such, like, the sweetheart. But as soon as the cameras are on, he had that look.
She's also a person who gave her husband a mighty slap round on the face. One so hard that it left a perfect hand mark, in fact.
Yes, why would a woman want to hit her husband with such force, I wonder?
Loves to know the answer to that question. It's probably something to do with the book. Oh. Yeah, there's a blue...
Yeah, but I want to see what's in this. I want Snoop.
Oh!
What?
There was lipstick on the blue thing!
Ooh. All I thought of that was that cat from Puss in Boots. Looking at all these meals, it certainly amounts to a great deal of food.
Meat and potatoes by the cartload, wasn't it? Looking at the two of them, you can tell immediately who eats the lion's share in the household.
Okay, 1, rude. 2, just because someone's fat doesn't mean they eat a lot.
I'm starting to like you as much as Von Zeke's for his racism.
Well, at least we're no longer talking about a natural lion anymore.
See?
Dun dun dun. As someone must be reading this book at the moment. There's a bookmark here, look. Mr. Garrett is clearly an avid reader.
Plot twist, it's for his wife.
It's your line.
Wait a minute. I don't think this is a bookmark.
Also, I wouldn't use a card with lipstick on it to mark your book. That would just get the lipstick on your pages.
We all know how much you love your books.
Yeah, I still have more to pack.
You freak.
Oh no, it isn't. So it isn't. It's a note written in a woman's hand. Oh, James, I love you. Yours, Mary.
Look next to the signature here.
Lip marks made with lipstick? Oh, what a passionate and romantic gesture.
Fingers crossed that his first name isn't James. Don't get any ideas, Susato-san.
Oh dear, I'm sorry.
This bookmark is actually a love note, then.
Anything else?
No. Wait, broken blade on the floor?
Yeesh. Oh dear, this plate has been smashed into pieces. And nobody seems inclined to tidy up the mess.
Perhaps it's some sort of high art.
Really, Mr. Naruhodo? We're not quite at that era.
It'd be.
No, there literally is
No,
art
I know.
institutions like that.
I know.
I had to do a whole, like, discussion in high school.
You
about
threw
the-
shit on wall and it made mark? It is art!
I had to do a discussion, like, the whole class had to discuss with the teacher involving the art institution, which is literally just a toilet on the wall.
Well, anyone who has a cannon on display in their living room is clearly a little eccentric.
Yes, let's call it eccentricity. Anyways.
Take that!
Have a note.
Your name better not be James, sir.
Well, here's the thing. It's from her, but it doesn't mean it's recuperated.
Yes, it's the love note that has given rise to the pain you suffer.
Oh, James, I love you. Yours, Mary, passionate indeed. Oh,
Told ya!
she may. Perhaps the sender of this note, a certain Miss Mary, is of the fly in the ointment here.
Oh!
I can't blame her if she thinks, but I don't know the Bally woman.
You don't know her?
That note wasn't written to me. It was just in the book. I don't know how it got there. It was just in there, you say? That's right. That's what I...
A luckless star!
Now listen here, Joe, no thing. I explained at the time. Also, I think I'm forgetting his gruff. I bought the book at a second-hand place, and the note must have already been in there. So
the previous owner of the book was using the note as a bookmark, you mean?
I'm going to burn soon. I'm trying to prevent the inevitable. As soon as I hit this button. That's right, that's what you... I told you.
A luckless star!
For heaven's sakes, woman, look at the name. It's written to James. My name, in case you've forgotten, is John.
I did forget, actually.
Luckless
story!
Are you questioning my name now? Oh! And there we have it. Arouse the suspicions of a female heart, and you will unleash the beast with the most furious bite. Now, in a final act of fit of rage of her ferocious beast, carried out one last unimaginable attack.
Unimaginable? Oh wait, we already read this.
Copy.
Which could have happened with the candle.
Also, I think I keep forgetting Mr. Garrigan's
Rough.
voice, because it's starting to give out on me.
Oh yeah.
But surely Mr. Garrigan didn't eat the carpet.
No, of course not. There doesn't seem to be any doubt that the state of the disarray that this room is in is all a result of her wild temper.
No, that's true. So this is last part is Mr. Holmes' abduction we need to fix. We only need to follow Mrs. Garrigan's gaze, and that will tell us the real answer.
Alright, let's see what we can see.
Yes. Okay.
It's the missing candle, obviously.
I know, but I want to check this. This is an advertising handbill for the circus. Batty Circus. It's in a nearby park, and I'm sure we'll go visit it soon because it keeps coming up.
Is it the same one as we saw earlier? I think I just had a bit of a stroke. The one that was folded up in Miss Garrigan's pocket?
Perhaps they're very great circus lovers?
It couldn't be that. The Hungry Lion is somehow involved again here, could it?
Oh dear, I do hope not.
Don't be stupid.
But that's his bread and butter.
Bread and butter.
Oh, can't say anything over there.
Turn around, candle on the floor. Carpet here has been ripped to shreds.
Yes, and according to Mr. Holmes' deduction, the tears match those of an Indian lion's teeth exactly.
Oh, look here.
What is it?
Look closely at the edge, you can see scorch marks.
Oh yes, so you can.
In
In that case, perhaps the carpet wasn't eaten by a normal sense at all.
Let's rethink with that in mind.
Yeah, no. These look yummy.
I think we have to examine the candles.
Oh yeah, but I examined everything. So many cakes.
Is that all you can think about?
Yes. Well, look at them, Mr. Naruhodo. There's a mountain of them, and they look so delicious.
Yeah, you can tell Mr. Holmes ate one, and that's why he's so high off his ass right now. It's more of a tower than a mountain, I'd say.
It's a mountain, and it's my hope that one day in our very homeland, I will be able to form the tea ceremony at the foot of such a mountain.
It's definitely a tower.
So weird, I can't do anything over there. Boop. This looks like a very old candlestick, doesn't it?
Base looks too small. Surely it's very unstable. Looks to me like even the slightest knock would make it topple over.
Yeah, it doesn't have a very wide base for a candelabra.
It's all about that base. About that base.
No topple. Oh dear, that would be dangerous.
Wait, take a closer look at this. There's one candle missing. No shit, it's on the floor.
Yes, we noticed that before.
Is that a wonder? Why is one candle on the 3? Because it's on the floor!
Present. Because that's the only time they didn't mention the candle when we checked the floor, because I clicked the candle.
Okay. To explain the dire state of the carpet, we need only look at the candlestick.
Most illuminating, my dear fellow, and of course the only possible way out is this logical labyrinth.
Yeah, the remnants of the ferocious attack and what the carpet was devoured are clearly visible.
Indeed they are. The scorch marks at the edge clearly give the truth away. Scorch marks! It would appear that this room was the scene of a little
The marital altercation.
my...
Meow, meow! Meow, meow! Why did you turn into a Pokemon? Pikachu!
Miss Garrett, sorry, I
Mrs.
keep, like, missing the S.
Yeah, but then you say Miss, but it's Mrs.
I'm used to being at work, where I call everybody Miss.
Yeah.
And they're actually very flattered by it.
Oh, that reminded me of a YouTuber short I came across. They were in like a store or something, and some lady was going by, and they're like, "Sorry, ma'am." She's like, "Don't call me ma'am." I'm like, "Oh, sorry, bro."
She's like, yeah, that's better.
Oh, sorry, bruh.
But it was literally like...
Mrs. Garrett's mighty arm muscles left an impression not only on her husband's face,
But on the entire room, the force of her strike caused the candle to fall over from the holder.
and in seconds the carpet was alight, and the whole corner of the room in flame.
Yes, for the most ferocious beast in the world is neither a violent lion nor a vengeful woman, but fire! Fire!
And in this room, that ferocious beast bared its claws and ran amok. I would say bore its fangs and ran amok.
Equally eloquently put, my dear fellow. So you see, there is but one conclusion here. After sparks of marital disdain flew, the room was the scene of a fire! I don't think I did it in his voice, but...
Oh my god, he's getting up.
He can do that. Mr. Holmes, sir, I salute you!
Oh my god, he's actually, like, Moondrop and he's dead.
Aww.
Drama queen! Conclusion. Carpet scorched by a small fire.
Deduction complete.
Elementary!
Now, with that said,
That does sound nice.
even that said,
This has been Gally.
this has been nice.
See y'all next time.
Bye bye, everybody.